Hey guys, just want to show you the Gunnee Strip fly and some rigging methods. It's kind of sound like crazy right now. I had a handful of guys last year that were buying them by the dozen, and now this year they're buying more. Yeah, I've been talking to them about how they rig and what they're doing, and there's nothing crazy what they're doing, but I thought I'd just show you how I rig and then how they're rigging theirs. So I rig my strip flies, and I send this with you. If I don't, I apologize. Sorry, I have been known to forget once in a while, but this is a 2.5 inch piece of coffee stir. It's really light. Uh, tie your favorite hook on, slide the strip down, and you're good to go. I like the tail kind of nested in there. There's no chance of a fish when he hits this of it being in the way. You know, the body's not in the way, and it'll collapse anyway, and he's going to get that hook. I'll post a picture. I'm going to point like they do, you know, like there it is. It might be over here. This is how Mark does it. He just bought, I think, 20 more of these a week or two ago. And what he likes the hook. I measured it out. He likes the hook to be about right there. So he puts 2 beads in here ahead of it. And he leaves the hook, what looks to be about even with or the tail to be even with the knot. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see. Yeah, I guess I gotta be about right here. So that's how Mark does it. And now Jeff, another guy who's bought, holy smokes, he's bought several dozen every year, 2 or 3 dozen every year. And this is his favorite color. I believe this is Mark's favorite color too. And it's my favorite color. He puts beads on his, but the difference is, and I don't have any. They're 6 millimeter beads. These are 8 millimeter beads, and he puts the hook just down. He has the tail and the hook just like that, a tiny bit shorter, but again he has 6 millimeter beads, and then he swaps out glow and green and black. I think he said black one is one of his favorites with this fly. I just wanted to show you. Here's some coffee stirs. You can get them anywhere, and just they don't last super long. I mean, they'll last a season, but they do kind of rot out in the sun. I've noticed. I left some out just to see. The clear ones seem to be doing quite a bit better if you can find the clear ones. Like I say, I'll throw some in. Here's some of the colors. I've got this green kind of glitter on the one side. I put a piece of ultra mega glow strip in there, and it's got the glow eyes, so it's gonna glow. This thing's gonna glow all night. That strip will. Backside's got this holographic. It's a holographic flash. It's not UV reflective, but you got your glow, and you got that eye, the glow eyes, so it's a pretty cool combo. I also have a blue, similar to this blue hollow tape version. Got the lime tape, and then the newest one is this is a red glow with a black back. That baby really, really underwater. I should get some video of that. And I do have video of these. I'll show you this. In fact, I think it's this one. Just a minute behind a flasher. The difference, a regular fly is just dragging back there, and it's working on some fins, holographic, like a flying fish almost, but a little bit smaller. But this fly is just going to sit and drag, and as a fish sees it, he's going to see a circle, and it number changes. He just sees a circle as it, they swing in behind. They're going to follow, and it's going to flit around, and it's nice, and it flashes. This one just happens to be super glow, but it's a pretty basic. It's 100% action from the attractor, whereas the Gunnee Strip fly is very unique. And watch the video here. Maybe I'll start this video with a little bit of action, and I'll show some at the end. This thing is flitting around, and as a fish comes, as he sees it from the side, it's there, and then it's gone. I believe that's huge. The thin profile is more realistic. If you watch a like a dying alewife, he's not just sitting there. If they swing behind this thing's going to be doing this and flitting around, and it's quite a bit more action, which smaller kings and cohos are crazy over. Sometimes it seems like maybe this doesn't catch the big slobs, and if that's the case, and they're going for that more subtle, slower type action, then lengthen your lead. You'll find 24-inch, 26-inch is pretty solid on these. You can go longer than a normal. I believe you can go longer than a normal style fly. So lengthen up your lead. You can even go 3 feet on these as long as she's still flitting. Now, I talked to a couple guys. I played around with this a little. I don't have a ton of experience with it, and they're not sharing a ton of details with me right now, but I'll get more info and I'll play with it. But you can bend this. You can take this and bend this over, or you could heat this and give it some twist. You know, everybody wants that rolling meat action. I have a couple of heads that do that, and I'm considering I got to get some more tests on them and see. I have a head that's already got all that in it, so it'll sit and spin. But I don't know. I think you'll have to watch a video and see. This is a intermediate step between what meat does with that methodical, just rotating, and what a regular fly does, which is just it's just drug along for the ride. And I think you'll see in the video. These things are really kicking. I need to fish them more. I constantly I run them, catch a bunch of fish. I say, yeah, this is sales worthy. I give it to some guys. Yep, they think it's sales worthy, and I move on to the next thing. And I'm onto the I'm onto my next thing, which is never ending. It seems like. So these are I think are really going to blow up this year. They're doing great, and they have been doing great, and a lot of success. I hope they're cheap too. I mean, right now these things are $5. I don't think it's got to go up. I'm kind of there on cost. And it's tough. You know, no fish is going to tear this up. There's nothing to come on. Come apart. I suppose you could step on it and break it, but like I say, it glows all night. Give them a rip. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm patting myself on the back here. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.